Hey, happy Parapalooza 2020 day, I think.
Yes.
Am I the only one that says it? Well, that's crazy, huh? So when we get squished up, we get hidden by our logo. Ah, hello, Vinny.
Howdy.
Vinny.
I don't hear Vinny.
Hello, hello.
Talk to me, Vinny.
Got me? Hello, 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 hello. Test 7, test 1, 2, test, test 7, test,
Okay.
test,
We'll get this figured out.
test.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Heidi.
Hey, Vinny.
Hi.
That's the right one. I didn't hear it at this end. I heard it off in the distance, so it must have been playing.
We're good?
Did you hear the intro, Vinny?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh boy,
Morning, world.
Keith's in silence in there. I'm going to let him run in here and take this mic for a second. With controls, yeah. So, hey, and I'm Papa Joey, and Keith is in the control room along with Tim. Wave to everybody, Tim. Yeah, and we'll all have a chance to hop on. And so we're here with our bigger group. So we're SUDS. We're the kind of the East Valley group, and part of AZ Piers, who is Mr. Vinny. Yes, and we owe a lot to Mr. Vinny, helping us get this thing going. And then here, joining me at the table, we got Wendy Clark and Rebecca Walker, both part of the big group. And I think you should introduce yourselves. It'd be more interesting than me saying something. So.
Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. My team's name is Ghost. Have some other guys that are part of the team, but couldn't make it. But yeah, from Tucson, Arizona. And we're like the sister team with AZ Paranormal. So, yeah.
Hi. I'm Rebecca. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I do work with Vinny at Arizona Paranormal Investigation and Research Society. Hey, guys.
And I'm Vinny from Arizona Paranormal Investigation Research Society. And, we've found a good group of people over the years, and you're looking at them, and I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to work with them all.
We love you, Vinny.
Yeah, that goes all around. And we're going to have Vinny here in the studio shortly, right? You got to make the long journey.
Yeah, I'll be leaving in about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Taking the trek.
So, what's going on there? Oh, okay. Let's do it. So we're going to make some changes here. Yeah, that's what you need to do. So just one mic in there. So that's a condenser, all right. Oh, is that the NT one? Because there's actually a setting for that. It should be live.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, talk to us.
All right. Hey, welcome everybody.
All right.
You gotta love technical difficulties. Always technical difficulties.
Always have them. Well, is Julie around?
No, she's out of the picture for now. So
Okay.
so
Oh, man.
But we have all these other guests behind us.
yes,
Yeah,
we
they're
do.
pretty cool.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
I like that setup. It's kind of neat. So yeah, welcome everybody to our first Parapalooza 2020, and got a bunch of people commenting already, so we'll keep up on the comments for you here. So yeah, so kind of the purpose of this kickoff is introduce everybody and kind of tell us how we got started and how to get the ball rolling, get the show going. So where's Tim? Oh, there's Tim.
Yeah, why don't you come sit right here, Tim? Come take my place for a second.
Yay,
sit
Tim
there.
made it.
So Tim can talk about how he got involved. Vinny, you want to talk about how the group got formed, or any?
Yeah, basically, when I moved out here in 2008, I contacted what were teams in the area, and nobody really was interested in doing anything. And I have, quite a lot of experience. Back east where I'm from, it was a group of individuals. It wasn't teams. There was no matching T-shirts, et cetera, so on and so forth. It was just people that had a common interest. And what I first did was I joined a meetup group. And through meetup group, I met Wendy, I met Rebecca, and then with these guys, we just stumbled upon ourselves. They were looking for someone that might help someone they know that has some type of paranormal activity. And that was about 18 months ago. And here we are ever since. And they've come out on investigations with us, and they are a good, solid group of people. All of them, like I said, it takes a while to get a group of people together that you work well. It's not a dictatorship. It's a collaboration. And you have to support each other. So this is a fine group, and what we're trying to do is establish through the United States and the world a group of people. On our website, I plan to put a list of all different teams. There is a website out there now called Paranormal Societies. If you go on there, it'll have a map. You can do U.S., you can do the world, and you can select, for instance, Arizona. There might be 80 teams, but the thing is, a lot of these teams are debunked, they're gone, for whatever reason may be. But I'd like to put something on our website as well as these guys. I'm sure they're going to do the same. So we have access to each other. So we have contact information. You're coming out to Arizona? Hey, let us know. We're going to bring you to some really awesome places that we have out here that are absolutely incredible.
Cool.
I still need to get my glasses.
So we, Papa Joey and I got started. We talked about for a long time doing a podcast and a YouTube channel, and him and I had both been fascinated with the paranormal for years. And the more we got into doing the podcast and getting involved with different topics and stuff, we decided, hey, let's start getting into the paranormal a little bit. And that's when we met up with you guys, Vinny, and you were the first group that reached back out to us. Thank you for that. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. I mean, you guys, all of you, have taught us so much, and it's just been such a great experience for us. I mean, we've got to see some really cool stuff, been to some cool places. So
Yeah, it's been fun.
yeah,
It's been awesome.
We've had a blast.
Oh, yeah. Some of the investigations were a little
We've had a
intense, too, huh?
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
No, we go to the surrounding areas besides Arizona itself. With everything, especially now with COVID, it's very difficult to travel, even going like to the East Coast. Some locations are very difficult. I run a travel agency, so I'm kind of up on all of that type of situation. But there are some incredible places in the United States and the world to investigate. And this collaboration of different parties and teams, whatever you want to call yourselves, we can share that information, that knowledge. So if someone's coming out here, like I have a client that is actually at the Pioneer Living historical location here about 10 minutes from my house. He bought some gear, and he was actually coming out here. So I gave him a little information about the investigation that we did there. And that's what it is, to help. Some people like to know what's going on at a location before they get there, and others prefer to discover on their own.
Yeah, he's got some pretty cool places he got for us to investigate when we first met him, which was cool. When our team started out, it was 3 guys and myself, four guys and myself. And then one of the guys kind of had some things going on. And so it ended up being me with 3 other guys, Darren, Kevin, and Brian. And when we met Vinny, same thing. You don't know who you're going to be teaming up with, other paranormal teams or whatever. And sometimes there's conflict, and we're not into about that at all. I mean, I don't like I got enough of that in my own life. I don't need it. Want to go out and investigate, enjoy what I like to, what I love to do. Yep. So, yeah.
You have to be able to get together. I mean, if you go someplace with a bad mindset and negativity, it's going to reflect on your investigation, period. So, you need to be upbeat. And like I said, it's a team, it's a collaboration. It's not someone that we're going to do this and you're going to like it or you're going to get out. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have that attitude in this industry. But there are plenty of people like us that are out there, which we're trying to reach. And that's what this is all about.
And this, not only is it a team, but to me, it feels like it's a family. It really is. I mean, we've gotten together, done a couple of barbecues together, and just kind of hung out, outside of that. And it's been, it's hard to do. It's hard to find people with that same mentality that want that, same experience. So.
And then we have Rebecca over here that's quiet.
Say something, Rebecca. Come on.
There you go.
We know you can talk. We heard you.
Now you guys are putting me on the spot, making me nervous.
Well, good. That's why I did it for.
No, we definitely are a family. This is a great, great group of people, and we all enjoy what we do very, very much.
Yeah. You want to tell them about your own little thing you do sometimes?
Well, I've been doing this for about 20 years. I started off with Shadow Form, which was kind of a family investigation unit. I have a son that does this with me, Adam. And then we've hooked up with other groups, and Vinny and Wendy, and these people are the best I've ever worked with for sure. And SUDS, it's just a great collaboration, and it works out really well.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of fun. We laugh a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And we love the guys from SUDS. Woo, woo.
We love you too.
Yeah. They're great guys. So.
All right, Tim, it's your turn.
Well, I met these guys. My wife, I guess it's a complicated story. But I was invited to come on and do a UFO episode, which we did. And we'll be talking about that more tomorrow. But I was invited to go on an investigation with these guys up to Oracle. And we just had the best time. Drove the RV up there. And I couldn't believe the camaraderie and the family spirit. And it's like two people that had never met before were all of a sudden investigating together, and it was quite impressive. So I'm very glad to be a part of the Para family, I guess you would call it.
Oh, yeah. And Tim's very tall, just so you guys know.
It's the hat.
Yeah, we'll do this so people can see.
Yeah.
There you go.
But no, I'm glad to be here, and I can't wait for the next one. I've had some health issues, and unfortunately, I've missed some of the New Mexico and other things, but I really look forward to the future investigations.
Yeah, we got some
We're
good
going
ones.
to have a busy October. We got a lot of stuff that are in the works. I'm getting dates set up. We're going to go back to Globe probably October 24th. Do multiple locations. They do a walk every year, a ghost walk, and they had maybe a half a dozen locations where we did public paranormal investigations. Due to COVID, they're probably not comfortable doing the walk, but we will be able to do the investigations at locations, limited to 8-10 participate. So that should work out well. So right now it's technically the 24th. We have Acadia Ranch reached out. They want us to see if we can help them with a public paranormal investigation for Day of the Dead, their celebration. Their Oracle Ranch is a museum, Acadia Ranch down in Oracle, which is a really phenomenal place. It's very, very active. So we always like to help out these places. There's a few that we go down, we do these fundraisers for free. Basically, it costs us money to do, but it's all about keeping these places alive. All of you throughout the world have places that you investigated. What would happen if they weren't there for you? If they were knocked down because they couldn't afford to stay open? What would you be investigating? All the asylums and wonderful places like that. Suppose they were knocked down and condos were put up, which happened in New Jersey. Where would you investigate? So we need to keep these places alive, and that's one of the things we do with our fundraisers.
Yeah, that's a good point, because we just did our trip to New Mexico where we did the Doña Ana, and a couple of years they were tearing that down. So
Right.
it's
It's a shame.
the kind
An
of stuff.
amazing place
Oh, it's
Yeah, it
to
is.
incredible.
investigate.
Definitely.
We will someday have an episode on that.
Yeah, that was a pretty awesome, intense investigation. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was very cool. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about I want you to jump in on this
Yeah.
too.
But I just want you.
Oh.
We should swivel that somehow. Huh? I should have brought the other thing. Dang it. I'll bring it tomorrow.
We can get close. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of tell people, when we talked about doing this event, kind of the reasoning behind it and how it got started. Because I'm sure not everybody who's on watches our show every week, but
Maybe not. I'm going to do really quick.
Yeah.
You keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring our gain up a little
Okay.
bit in here so we don't have to
shout.
shout. Yeah.
So when Joey and I were talking, and Tim, this was actually Tim's idea. So do you remember this, Tim?
I didn't when you told me, but over some thinking about it, yeah, I did. I'm like, dude, that would be a great idea. So, and you guys jumped on it, and it's just it's been awesome.
So we're discussing it after one of our live shows one night. We said, hey, we were going to go do Paracon with Vinny and the crew. We were going to do the New Mexico one, and then Vinny was going to do the one here, but they canceled them because of COVID this year. And I thought, well, what a bummer, because we never got to experience it. And I know it's a big avenue for paranormal groups to come together. And we said, well, hell, everybody's going virtual. Joey and I were doing the music virtual stuff, and because we can't play anymore, and we said, why not do a virtual event? Why not create something like that? And I think Tim came out and said, yeah, Parapalooza. We said, hell yeah, that's a great idea.
Sure is.
So we wanted to use it, as an avenue for different groups to come together, because there's a lot of groups that are not known out there. There's a lot, since we've been doing this, we've met a lot of wonderful people, and a lot of them are on the East Coast, believe it or not. But so this was a chance for everybody to come together and really talk about their groups, how they got started. And you figure we'd, have different segments so people can talk about, different areas where they, investigate. And I just think it's a great place for people to come together and get their name out there, and, create that, what's the word I'm looking for? That para family,
Para unity. Yeah.
para unity. So
It's a great concept. What else I think it's going to do is it's going to bring people from all over the world. I mean, we've already got viewers from different countries, but I think this can pull us all together and the whole world together, because there's so many different ghost hunting investigation teams in other countries. And if we could all come together and do this virtual Parapalooza, I think it would just be the greatest thing in the world for the Para family.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So hopefully this is the first of many.
Yeah.
yeah, our goal
Here we go.
is every 6 months we'd like to do it.
We'll see how this goes, but yeah, that sounds real good.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So tell us what you think, about the concept and the Parapalooza, and if you have or know someone that's in the paranormal field and you want to get in touch with us, please do. We'll, feel free to contact us, and hey, let's just all get together and Parapalooza soon.
So is this live on Facebook and YouTube right now?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're streaming on both platforms right now.
Okay, we getting
Yeah,
any
so-
comments? Anybody reaching out?
Yeah,
Yes,
we've got.
please share.
You can, if you click on your comment section, you should be able to see the comments. It should let you.
Okay, we got a lot of comments. Hi, everyone.
So yeah, if you're watching right now, send a message to all your friends. Tell
Yeah,
them to
questions,
hop on, and
Comments.
it'll be fun.
shout-outs.
Yeah, there's a lot of people now like squinting to see the comments because I'm blind. But yeah,
Your glasses are up here. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, no, they still don't work. But yeah, hey everyone, I just noticed that's a lot, huh?
So I remember.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. Good to see you.
Mike, I finally got to see you yesterday.
He looks like a naked Bigfoot.
He does. He looked
I think he's
exactly.
getting naked right now. Is what he said.
No, he said he's wearing a thong.
Oh, is that all?
That can go sideways really fast.
A thong and a
Or
beard.
vertical.
A thong and a beard, huh?
That's funny. That's awesome.
But yeah, so thanks guys for letting us come out and talk to you guys here. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
And during the show, I mean, we see your comments, and I know you ask questions, and some of them we'll try to get to. If we don't get to them, we apologize, but it's difficult because we have so many comments going by. But if we see your question and it's something easily answered by one of us, we will sure jump in on that. But once again, thanks everyone for joining, and this is gonna double here shortly. I'm almost positive.
I'm responding to comments. Sorry.
Okay, well, we're already responding to comments. So, and yeah, if we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, so please go there and share. If you know somebody that's had experiences or in the paranormal, field, or just want to get friends involved about because you tell the stories all the time and people think you're crazy, or share this with them and they can get on and they can decide for themselves. So please share.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Vinny's probably got to hit the road in a couple of minutes, but I want to go over the today's schedule a little bit, just so you guys know what's coming up. So actually, I need to pull that up. So I'm working on I had to keep it up so you guys can see it over there. So trying to bring up my Saturday schedule. If you guys hear, I got some construction going on outside. If you're hearing that, so.
Hear the little pat?
That's not gas.
Yeah.
I kind of feel cheated because you guys usually have beer.
Well, we do have beer. We're just not drinking it right now.
10:30. You want to
Can't
start
drink
now?
all day unless we start right now, right?
I
you can.
still got to work later, but that's like 6 hours. From
Okay,
now.
you got time. I'll make sure and hook you up.
Okay.
There was some Baileys in my coffee.
So here's the first day.
Yeah, so we have coming up at 11 o'clock, we got Mr. Brian Weaver with GhostQuest.net. He's going to be talking about haunted locations. That's from 11 to 12. Then from 12 to 1, we've got Kelly. And she's going to be talking Paranormal Caught on Tape, which that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Then we got 1 to 2. We got Vinny coming back. He's going to be in studio here to talk about some of the ghost hunting equipment that we use. That'll be fun.
You want to see that. You really want to see
Yeah,
that.
that'll
Don't
be
miss
good.
that one.
That'll be fun. And then from 2 to 3, we got the Ominous Hour podcast. And then we're going to do, from 3 to 4, we're going to do Paranormal Talk. We're going to do Graveyards. And actually, we're adding phone apps. So we took the phone apps from the 12 to 1 and moved it. So we're going to combine those.
I
Did you
already
do?
had that update.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay. We're looking at
Just
the
send
old
it to
schedule.
you.
So we can blow that out. And then with any luck, we have possibly Alicia Roof is doing a live investigation on a ship, right, tonight?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So as long as she has cell service and can get through to us, it may be something. If she's streaming on YouTube, we may just throw it up there and let you guys watch a little live investigation. So today's going to be a very exciting day, and tomorrow's even more fun-filled packed stuff.
Switch this to Saturday.
Bless me.
Yeah, bless you very much.
So only she has cell service and can get through to us. It may be something. If she's streaming on YouTube, we may just throw it up there.
What's
and,
that?
Who's playing that back? Watch a little live investigation. So today's going to be
Did that pop up on my?
that popped up on your thing.
Oh, wow.
That always happens to us.
Where's Julie?
No, Julie's not here.
Is she in the house? Is she in the
Checking.
house?
She's in the house, but she's not up here with us.
Is it still playing?
She's sending
No, it
vibes.
stopped.
No, it
Oh,
stopped.
stop.
That was weird.
That was very weird.
All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I'll catch you in hopefully an hour and a half.
All right, Vinny, sounds good. We'll see you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, that's Benny. Bye,
I was worried
Benny.
about that.
Did that scare you?
Yeah, I did.
Kind of startled us. We're like,
You're
what
not
the hell?
talking. You're not talking. You're not a guy. They're
I
not
don't
talking.
think. Could be. I don't know.
Anything can happen here. You guys trust me. Anything can happen on these shows.
I should do. Here's what I should do. Let's see. We're still learning how to do all this stuff, so bear with us here.
I got to get the new schedule up.
Well, I was going to throw a Sunday schedule on.
Oh, yeah, let's do
people-
Sunday
let people
schedule.
See that real quick.
All right.
How was all my stuff?
Yep. Here's my updated.
All right,
Can we
there's Sunday.
airdrop at the same time? Not mess anything up.
Yeah, you can airdrop it.
All right.
You can send it to me. So. I'll throw the,
Keith Mac.
all right, I'll throw the Sunday schedule up so you guys can see it. There we go. Now we could all see it.
Got to click it too fast.
So we're gonna open it up tomorrow morning with Wendy and Rebecca again. And is Allison gonna be joining us tomorrow, Tim? Or
She can join via stream, but
Okay.
she would like to. Yeah, she'd like to be with us for a little while.
perfect. We'll be talking about psychic mediums and sensitives. That'll be fun. You girls excited about that?
Where did Jordy?
But yeah,
Yes.
I'm always excited to do something.
Yeah.
My life's boring, so
Sure, up there.
That'll be fun. That's gonna be
She needs a beer.
I need a beer.
I will get you a beer. Don't worry.
We need a break.
Once we get Brian on, we'll start drinking. So that'll work. Then from 11 to 12 tomorrow, we've got Elizabeth with Grandma's Haunted Dolls, and talking about spiritual dolls. That'll be a lot of fun. Probably leave Julie out of that one for now. And then from 12 to 1, we got Transcendence Paranormal is going to come on and talk about speaking to the dead. So that'll be good. And then we got Mr. Tim Rice from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, Tim.
Talking UFOs.
Yeah, and I'd like call-ins too if you have UFO experiences. We'll try to get you in. I know there's going to be a lot of people, but yeah, if you'd like to call in with your own encounters and stuff, that'd be great. But I got a great couple of stories to tell as well.
That'll be exciting. And then, of course, the always welcome, always lovely Mike the Naked Bigfoot.
Mike.
Going from 2 to 3 tomorrow, talking cryptos.
And we should mention that this is all Arizona Pacific time we're mentioning.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, we should put that on there.
Because most of the participants aren't in this time zone.
Now we have people in Iceland and where else? I mean, like the UK and
We have listeners from Italy. We have listeners all over the place.
all over.
So, very exciting. And then 3 to 4 o'clock, yes, Mike, we're bringing Julie on. Julie and Jahan. I think I spelled that wrong, but that's okay. Lindsay's going to do a live investigation and see if we get the girls to give some activity. And then from 4 to 5 tomorrow night to wrap things up, possibly, unless we get more entries, because we said we can expand it if we want to.
Yeah, we may do an after show.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You know, just to open it, just to get comments and everything. So.
Yeah, we have a spot laid out for that from 5 to 6, so that'll work. And then 4 to 5, we've got an investigation with What the Paranormal. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That'd be neat. I think she was saying that they're actually going to do the investigation. The apartment they live in is haunted, so they're actually going to do the investigation there. So that'll be really cool. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I want to live in a haunted house.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I do.
Forever?
I think I'm ready.
Just take Julie home.
I'll take her for a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
that'd be exhausting.
Is this the updated schedule? Let's see. Let's see if this is it. I was going to throw the Saturday one up there just so everybody sees the updated schedule. So let's see if this is it.
Nope.
Nope, that's not it. I thought it was. All right, let's see if I can find that one. You just sent it to me, so.
Yeah.
But the problem is there was an old one on
Did
there.
it label it number 2 on your end?
It'd be nice if it did.
Because it was saved under the same name.
You can check out our links on Facebook and YouTube for updated schedules.
Yes.
Parapalooza.
It should have saved it right to my downloads, though. That's interesting.
You got a lot of files in there.
I know I do. Yeah. Where the hell is it? It just came in today. Unbelievable.
Just everybody talk amongst yourselves. We're
I always talk inside my own head, so it's all good.
Nice. All right, we got some other comments coming in here.
We'll show them later. We'll show them throughout the day.
Oh, boy. Mike said that Julie needs to get stored in a box outside for the duration.
Mike, stop. Lindsay would say that, so I'm speaking for Lindsay. Stop. Yeah, so it's cool. I got a painting, or not a painting, I'm sorry, a needlepoint picture last week of the crying boy. You guys know? Heard of the crying boy?
I remember that.
Yeah, so it was at an antique store, and I'm like looking around, and I look up, and he's staring at me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying you. So got him on a discount too, so he'd been sitting up on the wall for a while.
Will Crying Boy be with us tomorrow? Maybe?
I can put him in the background when I'm,
I think
but
that's
it's
a good
pretty,
idea.
but it's a pretty cool picture.
It's a great story. Great
Oh, yeah.
story.
So I told him he cannot burn my house down, so so
We're
far so good. But yeah, it's pretty cool. If you don't know about the crying boy, you can look it up.
Yeah, we'll have fire extinguishers on hand.
That would be good.
Well, I think Wendy's going to be calling from her own house tomorrow, right, Wendy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Darren on.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
He's not gonna have no choice, so whatever. I hope you hear that, Darren. No sleeping.
I'm texting it to you now. So you have another.
So it's easier. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know the story behind the crying boy. Is that something you want to give a brief thing on? Or?
Basically, if you the crying boy picture was, supposedly, when you have a picture of him, you hang him on your wall. There's been like documentation of the picture actually catching your house on fire, and there's been some cases where I think it was like 4 or 5 cases where the people that owned the picture, whether it was a duplicate or whatever, they would have it hanging in their house on the wall, and then their house would catch on fire, and the only thing that actually that didn't burn was the picture. And so it's supposed to be some kind of like the boys actually in the picture.
Many stories,
Yeah.
many accounts. I mean, you can search this for yourself. But everyone that's on this picture on their wall, their houses have burned and the photo has survived. And they've got pictures of burnt walls with the surviving photo. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and it's like actual pictures of the fire and showing the picture that was on the wall. So it was pretty cool. And it was a needle point, so I thought that was kind of different.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool, yeah.
It's kind of a catch-22. I mean, you get the picture because you like it. They didn't burn your house down, but it survived, so you probably should sleep with it.
Well, he's in my closet right
if you plan on getting it.
Well, it's in my
So you
closet.
got your closet to run to.
Well, that too, yeah. But I need a step ladder type. Not even. I have to have a ladder because I have a perfect spot. So
Yeah.
when I walk in my front door, he's going to be staring at me as I leave
Awesome.
and come in. So it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you're going to enjoy that.
Oh, I
It's a
can't
great
wait to hang
story.
him up. Let's see what happens.
Can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
So do you have information on who actually did the needlepoint?
You know, I don't. I
We will
won't.
tomorrow.
I will tomorrow.
We will tomorrow.
We will
There's
tomorrow?
several stories if you Google it or look it
Okay.
up. There's several stories. There's a background on it. I'm very familiar with it, but I just can't remember the names.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah,
we'll,
okay,
we'll,
that's
we'll
cool.
research that and you can talk about that in the morning.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's like, when you go to, because I love antique shopping, because I like to collect. I'm hoping to buy something that's cursed or something.
I actually took my K2 meter into the dolls at Goodwill
Oh yeah.
and just
Yeah.
went up and see if anything gave me energy. It was
Yeah,
pretty incredible.
that's pretty cool. You can get some stuff in there,
Yeah.
but no, not really cursed. But I'm looking for an attachment, but
Energy.
a nice attachment.
Energy, nice energy.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
well, Wendy, when we went to Texas, we went to that antique store,
Oh yeah.
and you had an experience there,
Oh yeah.
which was pretty interesting.
First of all, that was antique heaven. Oh my God.
It was.
Oh, it was awesome. But yeah, I actually was inside of we were walking around, and I was walking down one of the aisles, and I kind of like turned a little, just turned and looked back like that, and I saw something that looked like a guy. I thought it was either Keith or Joey. Sorry,
They're guys.
Joey, and so I kind of turned around and I kind of blew it off, but I figured it was one of the guys, So I turned back around, went over, looked back again, and it was a person. I saw this guy. He had a hat on, but he wasn't really. It didn't look like he had past his knees. They were kind of like faded out. So I'm like, okay, that was weird. So I ended up going and I bought something and went to the register and told the guy, I'm like, hey, have you guys ever had anything happen in here? It's old antique stuff. And the guy's like, well, not we have, but not lately, not a lot lately. And I go, well, I saw some guy walking down and I pointed to the aisle that I'd seen him. And the guy goes, what? He goes, was he a white guy? Was he Mexican? I I couldn't really tell. I mean, I think he was a white guy. I said, I thought it was one of the guys that were with me. And I was about to say, hey, and I saw he had a hat on. And then the guy goes, did he have a hat on? I'm like, yeah, he did actually. And then he just like, oh my God, and oh my God, oh my God. He goes, look, and he had chill bumps all up and down both of his arms. And he goes, we used to see a guy that used to have a a spot here, you know, for his antiques and stuff. Well, I guess he lived like across the street, and he said that he shot himself, and said that after he shot himself, they used to see a guy, and they believe it was him that would walk down that aisle, like going to his little spot where he had it set up, you know.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I was like, I knew I saw it, and you know, Darren was there, of course, and he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I like, no, you know, I see things, I can feel things. I said it, and it was, you know, but Darren was goofing off, and the guy's like, he goes, you saw this guy? He goes, that, and I forget the name. I got it written down, but he's like, that was him. He goes, and the guy goes, oh my God, and he just started, oh my God, my arms, look at him, you know. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. So that was a cool experience there, other than it being the most amazing antique store I've ever been in.
I agree. I'm back here still. But I took a lot of pictures there. I think we probably all did. It'd be kind of fun to do a little collage or a little slideshow of that place, because it was amazing.
Yeah, and all those masks.
Yeah.
Those creepy. Yeah, that was crazy. And then I think you bought something there too, Keith, didn't you?
I bought the Last Rites box and the clock.
Yeah.
So, and the whole time I was driving around in the truck while we were there, the clock was dinging on its own.
Very cool. So, yeah.
With Julie in the back seat, I might say.
That was playing with fire right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, that trip was like an awesome trip. It was great. But we always have fun together.
Yeah.
We always do.
I'm excited for what's to come.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
next weekend.
Yeah. Should we put the overlay back up?
Oh, yeah, now that's just the two of us. We can. Yeah. Well, let's do that. Thank you for reminding me, Joey.
We'll keep the show.
Yeah.
Keep the show running.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Joey only went through all that work to make that thing, and I didn't put it up there.
That was pretty cool.
It's awesome. So, yeah, so next weekend we're doing Tombstone.
Yeah, Birdcage Theater. It's gonna be pretty
That's
cool.
going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there as a tourist, you know, just walking the streets and stuff, and heard the stories, but never been on an investigation there. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Well, I'm really anxious to hear Brian's segment, because I know he's going to talk about Tombstone a little bit.
Cool.
That's cool, yeah.
So I'm anxious to hear that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in Tucson. We've gotten some stuff.
We're going to be spending the night in a haunted hotel.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
That's
right.
Yeah. So all three of the rooms that I got are supposedly haunted. So we might not get no sleep.
I haven't been getting any sleep anyway. So.
What's that?
Well, yeah, lots of coffee that morning.
Yeah.
Allison was in Tombstone at the, there was a couple of ladies that had a paranormal investigation thing right next to the birdcage, between birdcage and the Doc Holiday Saloon.
Yeah, that's the morgue, I think.
Yeah, they're sisters,
Yes,
I believe.
yes,
that
yeah.
run
So
that.
Allison went and had an investigation there with those people, and I walked in after the investigation was over and had some really, really weird experiences. But that place is just phenomenal. The birdcage, you can hear decks shuffling, you can smell perfume, you can hear people walking up and down the stairs. It's just it's fantastic.
But yeah, me and Darren did a investigation in that morgue. What was it called?
Yeah.
The sisters. There's the two sisters.
You go
Yeah,
back behind the
forget
bar.
the team's name, but
Yeah.
it's
We
definitely
were back
sisters.
there. We had the lights on. We were talking to them, and Allison actually experienced a cowboy in there.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, we did me and Darren did like an hour and a half. She let us go a little longer tour by ourselves.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
when we
great
first
place.
kind of started out.
If you
and
get a
got to get some
chance, go
equipment.
visit that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I don't remember their names, but
So, but yeah, Tombstone's pretty cool. All kinds of, just all kinds of old.
there's so much.
Yeah, and
So much
you can
energy.
just feel it. Yeah, when
Oh.
as soon as you pull up, you're like, oh wow, this is yep.
So I walked down the street at night, like in the movie where Curly was walking down and he's like looking at the moon and starts shooting at the moon. And
Yeah.
so it was like after the paranormal investigation was over, Allison hung out there for a while. And this was after Doc's Holiday Saloon shut down. And I was the only one out on the street, just like in that thing. And I just walked down that street, and you could just feel.
Oh, yeah.
It was magnetic. There was energy. There was vibration.
It's
there
just
was,
like a thick.
It's just
thick,
incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Incredible.
This is great. It's like
Yeah, if you ever get a chance.
Yeah, if anybody
check
ever gets a
that
chance,
out.
you got to go check out Tombstone.
Yeah. And the morgue is fantastic. This guy used to
morgue, yeah.
own a lot. This guy had a lot of children, and he kept them on the upper level. And so when I walked in there after Allison was done with the investigation, I walked in and like, hey, honey, you ready to go? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, why are there kids up there? And I had never been in there. I didn't know anything about it. And she said, there are no kids in there. I said, yeah, there's kids up there. And I heard them ring a bell. And the owners, the two girls, were like, yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then you got to go to the birdcage. They have like ghost tours, like for like an hour, I think it is. And, you get to walk around, and then you get to sit at this big table, all lights out. And
Guarantee you will have an experience. Guarantee.
the first time I ever went into Tombstone, I went into the birdcage, walking down the stairs to where the card table where they play poker and all that. Yeah. And I was walking down the stairs, the first time I've ever been in there. And this was when we got our first K2. We were like excited. And so went down the stairs, and I was like, that vertical, like, and it just like, I got really lightheaded, off balance. Then I told the lady in the gift shop, and she goes, yeah, that's the lady in the white dress.
Yeah, and that's when I was walking down those stairs. There is a lady there, but did you smell the perfume?
I smelled. It wasn't this time. It was I
Or
didn't
an
smell it.
odor?
I smelled an odor. Yeah, and I couldn't. It wasn't bad or anything.
No.
But yeah, but it was just that vertical, like. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
going
my
down
God,
those
that's
stairs
crazy.
is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
If you don't have an experience walking down those stairs,
Yeah.
you just do not have sensory.
Yeah, well, and that's the first time I really realized that I did have some kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I heard the cards going,
yeah.
shuffling, and I'm like, whoa. And they have the actual table down there where
Mm-hmm.
they used to play poker on. And I guess Doc Holliday and White Earp and everything, and the coins and the original cards. And
Oh, yeah.
you can hear coins like being tossed, like I'm in, silver pieces. You can,
That's
you
cool,
can hear
yeah.
it being thrown on the table, and you can hear the deck shuffling. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Don't they have? I think I remember when I was there. Didn't they have the old Hearst?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was in there.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember, and I wasn't into the paranormal at the time or ever try to have these experiences, but I remember when I went by there, I got this really creep vibe. It was just really weird walking by there. So, so I probably had my first experience and didn't even realize it.
Oh,
Yes. My son was standing right beside me at the hearse, and something reached out and grabbed the front of his leg.
A lot of people say they get that.
You
huh?
get touched there a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, you got to check it out. But got on Tombstone, I can't shut up now.
I know, right? I'm ready to go right now.
What's the hotel that we're staying at?
It used to be called Yo-Yo or something, but they changed. They got like new owners, and he's like, he said, the owners just because they weren't taking care of the place like they should. So I know where it is. I can't remember the name of it.
I can't remember the name, but this particular hotel has been there for a very, very long time, and they have rebuilt a new hotel around the old one. So when Wendy called to book our rooms, she had to specifically ask for the old section of the hotel to get us in there.
I said we want the most haunted rooms you got, and the guy's like,
That's the
Oh,
old
you're-
original
Okay.
part of the hotel.
he goes, you're a paranormal investigator? So I'm like, yeah. He goes, you're gonna get scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
I hope so.
And these are rooms that actually Doc Holliday, White Earp, John Wayne, many stars have stayed in because they were so famous back then. And Tombstone is one of the reasons I named both of my kids Wyatt and Morgan.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I have a dog named Doc. And
All right, we got to get them together.
And I have a cat named Billy after Billy the
Billy.
Kid.
Oh, Billy Glarington.
He's a brat.
Whoops. Yeah,
Still on, don't worry.
yeah, it's going to be fun. Can't wait for Tombstone.
Oh yeah.
So,
Julie.
there we go.
See, I think Julie is here. She's just in the other
She's
room.
always here. Whether she's active or not is the question. If you want to know about Julie, one of the guys will tell you the episode. You'll have to go back and watch it where we introduced her on the show.
Oh yeah.
We about lost Joey off to the right of the set and freaked me out pretty bad.
Oh yeah. It was when you first brought her on the
Yeah,
table
well-
and the K2 went off.
K2 was
Yeah.
not only going off, it was shaking, and then her dress lifted up, and Joey was attached with headphones.
Oh yeah.
and
I was watching
he
that
almost,
one.
it was crazy, and that's when she told us her name, and that's when we
All right.
we really first
Yeah.
encountered her, and since then we've had many encounters with her, and they're not harmful, they're not poltergeist, they're not evil, they're very sweet energy spirits that's connected to this doll. And I guess she did a show on Julie last week, or
Oh yeah. I mean, I remember seeing her sitting on the table, and she was the first one that stood out.
and everybody said that.
I'm like, there's something about that doll.
Everybody said that.
Yeah. So
With the comments came up saying, "Wow, the doll in front of Tim. Wow, the
Yeah.
doll." And that's the way we felt since the minute we even
oh yeah.
set eyes
Yeah.
on her. So
Yeah.
we'll have to have her on tomorrow.
Oh yeah. That way you can scare Mike. I think he's really scared of her.
One day we got to just mail her.
That's
to
just
Mike.
his way of like,
Just a FedEx package. He opens it up and it's Julie.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
No, she's not leaving here.
No.
She's family.
She's family now, and she's got a little
adopted.
sister. So yeah, so that's she's staying for good. So, well, cool guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up this session and get ready for Brian to come on and start the next session at 11 o'clock.
Okay. Yep.
So
So please join in. Thanks everyone for being here, and tell your friends. And we look forward to a great couple of days of paranormal.
Oh yeah. Can't wait.
Thank you guys.
Wendy, Rebecca,
you.
we'll see you guys tomorrow morning on your segment.
Definitely.
And thanks for joining us here. And I'm excited. This is exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
We're kicking some good stuff off here.
Thanks for having us, and bye
Thanks, you guys.
everybody.
And thanks
Thank
everyone
you.
for watching.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. So stand by. The next one's coming up at 11 o'clock, kicking it off with Mr. Brian Weaver. We will see you in a few.
Peace.